Game week 23, going to be a juicy one. I'll have to kick off with Man U Arsenal. Man U off the back of a Man City win, but away to Arsenal. Cully, think you can do it again?
Arsenal home or away in the week?
Home, they're at home.
No,
Oh,
in
in
the
the week?
week.
No, during the week we're away at Inter Milan.
Inter Milan. So hopefully
Mm.
they get the shit kicked out of them and they're knackered. Flight delays. There's a volcano erupting, smoke and everything. And then we need Arsenal to have a bad day and we have a good day and then we'll win. Simple as that.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
including the volcano.
Volcano.
Not so much volcano, but
But no, on a serious note, if Arsenal are knackered and it will suit United, this is where the Ole thing comes in, right? All these
look, he's full of beans, isn't he? After one,
this is where it all
It's the same every start of the
now,
season.
but
I
this
remember
is
when they
where it
beat
comes
Burnley in
in.
the last minute. It
Hear
was the
me out,
same,
because
wasn't it?
now we've gone back to the United way, one game, one
Well,
championship. But Arsenal have to attack against us. We do okay against the teams that will attack us, and then we can play on the counter. It's when if they sit back a bit more that will struggle. But if Arsenal's backlines, if everyone's fit and they're relatively fresh, you know, I can't see us taking a
I'll
big.
tell you what, it'll be 0-0 at half time. Arsenal will score a set piece in the second half.
Second piece.
Uh,
Don't tell your missus about
Second
that
piece,
one.
a set piece in the second half. You'll try to then push onto them, and they'll pick you off and score another, and it'll be a 2-0
That can
Arsenal win.
happen. That
that'd be
could
perfect.
happen.
That'd be
Likely.
perfect. Yeah, I'd
Yes,
enjoy that. Second half goals my end.
You'll have that little midget at the back trying to man mark Gabriel and at a set piece, and it'll just go disastrously. The butcher.
Or
you know what? I have to
the
admit,
butcher.
the set pieces haven't worked for the last few games. Forest,
They worked against us.
yeah, but
Oh, you've done it now,
last
Killen.
Premier League games.
Every time somebody says some stupid thing like that, the opposite happens.
But also, you've got to remember, Man City and Villa are playing before Arsenal, so potential to
Pressure's
close
on.
that gap again before.
Yeah, I think it gives us an extra day, I suppose, because I think we play Tuesday night. So that's if you're gonna play midweek, it's better to Tuesday. I know it's
You
not
could
that.
also rest in the Champions League, given
Yeah,
your
that's. I mean,
position.
we're in a we. To be honest, it's a dead rubber, really. I think we've got some nobody
I've had a few of those.
for our last Champions League. No, we could lose
But
it and still top the group
yeah,
quite comfortably, and we've got a big squad. But I know what Arteta's like. I think he'll go really strong, and then come
You want to
Sunday.
win, right? You want to win. You want to get that.
I know, and look, this is why I'm not a football manager. I know it's all about momentum and keeping that winning culture, and he'll have a better idea of who's totally fit, who's running at 80%, 60%. But start Marino in midfield, give Declan Rice a night off, start Madueke, start I don't know Martinelli again, put Marino in, let Miles Lewis Skelly play. I don't know, just rotate where you can, keep it competitive, rotate where you can. Come out, play a boring 0-0, sit in, or lose 1-0. I don't really give a shit. Like we've got such an
yeah.
opportunity in the Premier League now that 16 games to go, 7 point lead. Like just make it your focus. You don't have to try and go for the quadruple. Just win a title. We haven't done it in 20 years.
Quadruple to he's mentioned the quadruple there.
Well, I'm saying we're not going to do that, so
Yeah,
don't
we're
try.
not going to do
But
it,
I
but
mean,
he's mentioned it. He's
you've
mentioned it.
got a deep squad. I'm not saying you're going to do the quad, but I think
We,
you can
we
you
have got a
will
deep
compete on
squad,
multiple fronts.
but like we need, but we got a deep squad, but Rice and Zubimendi tend to play every single minute.
True.
The only real rotation we have, like protective rotation, is Saka and Madueke. Like whenever we've got 3 games in a week, Saka doesn't start one of them because he just won't play him 3 times a week, which is good. But you can't do that all over the park and keep the levels.
I wouldn't
So
even take him to Inter. Let him rest that. Let him
yeah,
rest.
just give him a couple of days off. Give Rice a couple of days off. Give Zubimendi a couple of
I'd
days off.
like I'd like Rice and Saliba to have a clash of heads or something on a corner. Take them out. Something like that. Need Rice because Rice plays well against us every game. Like it's
Rice just
really,
plays well every game, I think, to be
Yeah,
yeah,
honest.
yeah. He's like player of the season so far for me. But I do need him to get injured on Tuesday.
I'm gonna move on. Palace haven't, like I said, haven't won in 10 against Chelsea.
Charity FC turn up. We'll sort that. We'll sort that out for them. Don't worry. Um, yeah, away at Selhurst Park, I've never liked that as a fixture. Don't think it's very rare you go there and you don't have a difficult game, I think. So I don't expect it to be easy.
Istanbul.
I thought we were we were against Brentford. I think it's one of the worst we've actually played all season. We managed to win 2-0, but we were awful in that. So yeah, not too optimistic for that one, but we'll see. I'm struggling to get behind the new Liam Rosenior, David
Will.
Brent, whatever you
Brent
wanna
is
whatever
so
you wanna
Brent.
call him.
Will.
Yeah.
Um,
Will,
Friend.
Will from
Friend.
In-Betweeners.
Friend.
yeah, I'll obviously back him throughout the season, but um, we'll
Can you
see.
imagine
It's
what the
it's a good
players are
test.
thinking about when he's talking absolute
Yeah,
waffle? They must be thinking, who is
Manages. Ma ma
Man A.
manages. Man ages. Good job they didn't
yeah.
say therapist.
Yeah, well,
I
yeah.
say
Let's see
though,
how he does, I
Palmer.
suppose. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now.
Palmer scored you last week.
Yeah, but he's. I think
The
he's.
pen,
He's
but
just. I think he's. I think he's injured. I think he needs surgery on this groin issue he's got. But from the looks of it, he's holding off because he wants to get in the World Cup squad. Is what I think a lot of people think is going on. Um, but he's definitely uncomfortable with it. You can see at the end of the game, he was sat down on the floor, like looked in quite a bit of discomfort. So it's not good. I think he would be better off just getting the
get
surgery,
it
to be
early,
honest, and
right?
getting it sorted. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's
but
still
Another
end of
tough
Jan.
picture on Newcastle Villa. I reckon that'll be tough for
At
Villa.
Newcastle.
St James's Park.
yeah,
But
horrible
Big place
and
place.
watching.
if they don't, I'm not saying. I know we've never talked about them being in the title race because it's always
I
Arsenal,
have.
City. But I know you do, Cully, but no one else does. Um, but if they do lose that, they're not in it anymore, right?
They're
Yeah.
not in it anyway. They're
Well,
not. They're not in it.
well. If
100%.
City are in it, they're in it. Is what I'm saying. So with Villa, it depends if they get anybody decent over the line during this January transfer window because they've got rid of Marlon, um, and how they react to the surprise loss at home to Everton. But let's not forget they are where they are because they went on a ridiculous run, right? It's not
But
sustainable.
I think going back to what Pierce was saying previously, the amount of so if you watch those games, their form, I think, is going to catch up with them because
Yeah, yeah.
they haven't deserved to win
No,
all of
no,
those
no.
games.
I agree. So that's what I'm saying. It's not sustainable, right? So the
Yeah,
results form
But
is
then
is
they're not
great,
in the
but
title race.
they're in it. I'm
are
not saying
United in it?
no.
Oh, I
No.
thought you were going to go. Yep, if
He
we win the
thought
next
about it,
15
didn't he?
games, we're in it.
Look,
Carrying on
let's
the wheel.
let's say let's say actually, Cully, you win your next three.
Oh,
Okay,
9 points,
Arsenal draw one,
lose one.
lose against you, and then draw two. Let's say so they pick up 2 points. Are you creeping back up, getting a little bit closer?
You're telling me we're catching 8 points up?
Yeah,
yeah,
I think they're 15 ahead or something like that.
yeah, yeah.
you're in the title race
I'm in the title race.
mathematically.
We're in. We're in it.
So you're not out it then at the minute.
Well, mathematically, nobody, you could go down to 10th. Teams aren't out of it, but we're out of it as it stands. It can change.
Fair enough.
If Arsenal win next week and City and Villa drop points, it's as
It's
good as
over.
done. It's as good as done. But for me, the only team that can beat Arsenal to the title now this season is Arsenal.
Yeah,
But they
yeah,
have
yeah,
lost to
There's
Arsenal.
win-win. There's
Arsenal have
win-win.
lost to Arsenal a few times in the past few years.
yeah, yeah. It's not
So,
unheard of.
so yeah. But I think it takes a week. But it's so close. If it goes against you, then it's back on, right?
We
That's what
got
we're
we got
saying.
to beat United. Yes, that Forest draw and the Liverpool draw, to be honest, are forgiven if we beat United because that puts us in
Yeah.
a really strong position.
And if you were to lose with the whole you're bottling it start. creeping
Yeah,
up.
I'll be furious. Yeah, I'll
Well,
be
it
my heart.
depends on the City results as well, because
City have
if
got
City
Wolves.
don't pick up points,
It'll be a miracle, I'd say, if they
yeah,
don't get 3 points.
Come on,
but
Wolves.
they had United last week. Everyone would have said the same thing.
Nah, it's still United. It's still a Manchester derby. It's it's not, I don't
That's
think
just winding Cuddy up.
Wolves is a lot easier.
I don't,
Wolves have got
come
eight
on.
points. Okay, yeah, fine. They
Yeah,
haven't.
they're rock bottom of the league. Come on, they've
Yeah,
got 8 points. Like that is City will pump them 4 or 5 nil.
Yeah, but
Wolves look all right. Wolves are looking better.
you know what? Wolves, the one thing I will say about Wolves is they are going down, but they're giving it a go. They respect at the moment, there's a long way to go, but they're going down respectfully. They are fighting in every game, they're having a go. So I'm
They're not
not
just rolled over, have they?
they're not getting rolled over, right? So there's something about the way Wolves going. The key thing for Wolves is not to be so bad this year that it carries on in the championship, because then you're stuck there for years. They need to.
It
Most
could go
teams,
down, as we've
you,
seen
you,
happen to other
you need to
teams. Yeah.
bounce back straight away, right? So that's the most important thing for Wolves. But yeah, you'd expect City to win next week. So Arsenal have to win, because 7 points isn't as big as you, because if it drops to four, it's really back on. That's why getting 9 points ahead,
It's a
9 and
bigger.
7
It's
is
a
huge.
nine feels like a
Yeah,
big
I was
I
mark.
think
Three
so.
wins behind.
Well, it
after
was 6 on Friday, now it's 7. So
Yeah,
yeah.
No, you'll take it if you can keep increasing by a point every other week. It's a win. But you got the mighty United next week. Let's see.
I'd love
Yeah.
to
And if
beat
we beat you,
that
if
place.
we beat you, I want a call straight after the match.
Yeah, but will Pierce turn up? That's the question.
No, I want Piers to be on there. I want him to show up
I'm
straight up.
going. I'm going on Sunday.
Well,
Yeah.
live,
Call from
live
there.
on the tube.
Yeah, a live chat from there. Brilliant. All right. Thank you very much, guys.